the town of
Michael Knight, otherwise known as Hoochie-Que or Hoochie. It's a whole lot different doing backyard barbecue than it is going in and doing competition barbecue. I guess it was about 5 years ago I caught wind that there was a barbecue association just forming in the state of Utah. It was aligning itself with the Kansas City Barbecue Society, which is the largest organized barbecue organization in the world, and they sponsor competitions all over the United States. And so I thought, well, I bet I can try that or do that. There's education as well as just on the job experience that kind of comes into all this, and it's been kind of a combination of those things of practice, tweaking things, learning, listening, taking classes, and finally coming to the point in time that this year was extended the invitation to the Jack Daniels. The Jack Daniels World Championship Barbecue Contest that's held in Lynchburg, Tennessee is kind of it's the Super Bowl of barbecue. It is the event that all competition barbecue teams are attempting to receive an invitation to. Over 6,000 teams compete around the United States throughout the year, hoping to get that opportunity to attend the Jack Daniels. There are literally thousands of cooks that cook for years that never find themselves being extended this invitation, and so I feel very fortunate, very surprised, to have been selected this early in my competition career. There's certain basics, without a doubt, that you've got to learn. The quality of the meat that you find has a lot to do with it, whether it's beef or pork or chicken. First and foremost, you want to find a good, basically fatty cut of meat. It's that fat that as it's cooking and rendering down, it's going to give a lot of flavor to that meat, keep it moist, keep it tender. Fire control is a big deal. You don't want a smoker or a cooker that the temperature is fluctuating all over everywhere. We try to cook pretty much in a 225 to 250 degree range. I tend to stay closer to that 225 range for the most part, but knowing how to manage that temperature and keep it steady. If it's fluctuating around from 225 to 300 and back down to 215, you have trouble getting a consistent product. So fire control is a big issue. Learning how to get the right amount of smoke on your food. We don't want to walk up and see a smoker and it look like we've got a house on fire. You don't want to see something billowing out. You'll hear them refer to in barbecue about blue smoke, and what that is a real fine, thin layer of smoke coming off of smokers. When you see that, you know you're getting an excellent amount of smoke. Smoke in barbecue is kind of like a spice. We want a little bit, don't want too much. You would tend to think that cooking could and would and should be pretty relaxing, and for the most part it is, but at these competitions, especially beginning at about 11 o'clock, the turnings begin at noon. Beginning at about 11, the heart rates jump up, the perspiration starts flying off the forehead. It's a pretty stressful period of time. We only turn in 7 servings for the judges, which means that you're looking for your 7 best pieces of meat. The meats are judged based on their appearance, their tenderness, and their flavor. They're going to take one bite at best of your product. They're going to take one look, and they're going to take one pull or feel, and that's it. And so you got everything riding on the line. So you hope that whatever you've turned in those 7 portions, that it's a knockout. You won't get a second chance at it. If you're late, you're out. They give you basically a 10-minute time frame to accomplish what you want to do, and if you run out of time or if you don't get it there on time, it's tough luck, Charlie.